Dear students, welcome to maths class ZPHS Take Class Somaram. In this first chapter, real numbers, the exercise 1.1 is over. After that, we are going to new topic, that is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Before going to this theorem, we can discuss about the composite numbers. We are well known about composite numbers. What are the composite numbers? Suppose 4 is the composite numbers. We can write this 4 into its factors 2 into 2. Also 6 is the composite number. We can write this as the product of prime factors 2 into 3. Suppose one more number, suppose 24 is here. 24 is the composite number. The composite number can be factorized, or we can write it in the product form, that is 2 into 12. 2 into 12. Again we can write this 2 into this 12 can be written as 6 into 2. And also we can write this 2 into this 6 can be written as 3 into 2 into 2. So these are the prime factors of 24. So 24 is the composite number. Composite number can be written as the product of primes. Again, suppose 36 is here. We can write this is 36, and 36 can be written as 2 into 18. 2 into 18. Again this 18 can be written as 2 into 9 into 2. 2 into 9 into 2. So this is 2 into, again this 9 can be written as 3 into 3 into 2. So 36 is the composite number. The composite number can be written as the product of primes 2 into 3 into 3 into 2. Same 36 we can write this is 9 fours are 36. 9 fours are 36, and this 9 can be written as 3 into 3, and 4 can be written as this, as the factors of this 4 is prime factors are 2 into 2. So here the factors of 36 3, 3, 2, 2. These are all are the prime factors of 36, and these are 2, 3, 3, 2 is also are also factors of 36. But here order is changed. But here 2 are occurring 2 times, 3 occurring 2 times. Here also 3 and 3, 2 and 2. Here order is changed, but the factors must be unique here. So by this we can write the fundamental theorem. Every composite number, 4 is the composite number, we can express this composite number as a product of primes. 24 is the composite number, we can express this 24 into product of primes. And 36 is the composite number, we can express this into product of primes. So the fundamental theorem of arithmetic theorem says that fundamental, F means fundamental, T means theorem of arithmetic, FTA, fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Fundamental theorem of arithmetic said that here composite number 4 is the composite number, 6 is the composite number, 24 is the composite number, 36 is the composite number. So every composite number can be number can be expressed or we can say that it is factorized. Expressed see here, this is expressed or factorized or factorized as a product of primes. Here composite number, it can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes. 2 is the prime number, 3 is the prime number. 24 is the composite number, it can be expressed as the product of primes. And this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. That means here 36 is the prime number. We get the factors here 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, and 36 is the composite number. We get the factors are 3 into 3 into 2 into 2. Here order is changed, but the occurrence of prime factors are unique. That's why the fundamental theorem says that prime and this factorization is unique apart from the order. So fundamental theorem of arithmetic says that every composite number can be expressed or factorized as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. Now we are going to another topic, HCF. This means highest common factor. Already we discussed about this highest common factor. How to find the highest common factor? By using Euclid's division lemma. Once again we discussed about Euclid's division lemma. 120 and 90 are these are the two given numbers. How to find HCF? By Euclid's division lemma, we can write this is A is equal to BQ plus R. A and B are the integers, Q and R are the whole numbers here. Suppose A is equal to 120 here, and B is equal to 90. So we can express this is A is equal to BQ plus R. A is equal to 120 is equal to 90 into Q plus R. Here 90 ones are 90. From this 120, if 90 is subtracted, we will get 30 is the remainder. So we can write this is the 90 is the new dividend here. 90 is equal to, and this is 30 into plus 0. 90 is equal, A is equal BQ plus R. Here Q is equal to 33 is a 90, remainder is 0. So what is the HCF here? HCF is 30. So HCF of 120 and 90 is equal to 30. So 30 is the highest common factor of 120 and 30. How to find this highest common factor? By factorization method, using the factorization method. Now let us take 120. Find HCF of 120, 120 and 30 by factorization method, prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. Now we have to write the factors of 120. So 120 is equal to 120, we can write this 120 is equal to 10 into 12. 10 into 12. Again we can write this 10 is equal 5 into 2, and we can write this is 2 into 2 into 3. So 10 is equal 5 into 2 and 12 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3. Observe here 5, 2, 2, 2, 3 are the prime numbers. So 120 is equal, write like this, and again next 90. 90 is here. So 90 we can write this is 10 into 9. 10 into 9. So this 10 can be written as product of primes are 5 into 2 and this is 3 into 3. 3 into 3. Now select the factors here and select the common factors here. The common factors, that means which are exist in both the factors of 120 and 90. So here 5 is the factor and this is also occur in 90 also. So 5 is the common factor, that means it present in the both the 120 and 90. So 5 is the factor of 90 and 5 is also factor of 120. So we can say that 5 is the common factor. And next here 2 is the factor and 2 is also one more factor here, and 2 is here, but there is no 2, another 2 in 90. So here 2 is the common factor. Select the common factors here 5 and 2 is the common factor, 5 and 2. Here 3 is the factor and one more 3 is also here. So 3, 5, 2, 3 are the common factors of both 120 and 90. So its multiplication 5 into 2 into 3. 5 2 is 10, 10 3 is 30. So this is the HCF. So HCF of 90 and 120 is equal 30. By Euclid division lemma, we got the same answer here 30. 30 is the HCF of 120 and 90. By prime factorization also we get the same answer. So this is the method how to find the HCF of given numbers. And try one more example. We can take one more example, or you can try from the exercise, do this, that is page number 8 from your textbook, and follow the next exercise 1.2. Now from exercise 1.2, here exercise 1.2, the first problem is express the following numbers as a product of its primes. Suppose 156 is given. 156. What we have to do? Express it into product of primes. Product of primes, product of primes. So 156 can be, we can write this into product of primes. Here last digit is 6, it is divided by 2, so 2 sevens are 14, remainder is 1, 2 eights are 16. Again we can divide this by 2, 2 threes are 6, remainder is 1, 18, 2 nines are 18. Now here the last digit of this 39 is 9, it can be divided by 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. Here 13 is the prime number, 13 ones are 13. So 156 can be written as 2 into 2 into 3 into 13. Observe here 2, 2, 3 and 13 are the prime factors. Why we can say that these are the prime numbers? These numbers, the numbers which have the factors 1 and itself only, then we can say that those numbers are said to be prime numbers. So 2 and 2 and 3 and 13 are the prime numbers. Okay, let us go to LCM. How to find LCM? LCM, that is least common multiple. Least common multiple. Suppose this is LCM by factorization method. Suppose 12, 18 is given. 12, 18 is given. How to find LCM? Generally we can find LCM of 12 and 18 by 12, 18 like this. We can divide this by 2 6 are 12, 2 9s are 18 and 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. The general method we can do like this: 2 1s are 2 and remaining is 3 here. Once again 1 and 1. After last step it will be ones are here, the process will be stopped here. So LCM of 12 and 18 is equal to 2 into 3 into 2 into 3. So what is the LCM here? 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 3s are 36. So 36 is the LCM. So this we can find the LCM of 12, 18 by general method. So how to find the LCM? Now we are going to learn how to find the LCM by prime factorization method. Prime factorization method. The second method, we are already known this method. We are going to learn about this prime factorization method. Using this prime factorization method, how to find LCM. Now let us take the first given number is 12. Its prime factors are 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So prime factors of 12 are 2 and 2 and 3. Next given number is 18. This is 2 into 3 into 3. 2 3s are 6, 6 3s are 18. LCM means product of the greatest powers of each primes. So we can write this is 2 into 2 is equal to 2 square into 3 to the power of 1. And we can write this is 2 to the power of 1 into 3 square. 2 to the power of 1 into 3 square. Here LCM means product of the greatest powers, product of the greatest powers of prime factors, greatest powers of the prime factor of the numbers. This must we have to remember here. Product of the greatest powers. In this 2 primes, 2 square and 2 to the power of 1 is here. 2 square having the greatest power. Here 2 is greater than 1. 2 is greater than 1. So we have to take the greatest powers of prime factors. 2 and 3 are the prime factors. 2 to the power of 1, 3 to the power of 2 are the prime factors of 18. But 2 to the power of 2 in 2 to the power of 1, the largest, these are the same primes, but its exponent is greater. So we have to take the greatest power 2 square. And about this 3 square, and from this 3 square and 3 to the power of 1, the exponent 2 is greater than 1. So the greatest powers of prime factors is 3 square. So their product, here we say that product of the greatest powers. Here this is the product of the greatest powers is the LCM of 12 and 18. So LCM of 12 and 18 is 2 square into 3 square. That is 2 square is equal to 4 and 3 square is equal to 9. Its LCM is equal to 36. We are already same problem. We done this same problem by general method. LCM of 12 and 18. We got that LCM is equal to 36. By prime factorization method also we got the same answer. LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. Now how to find, suppose 3 numbers are given 12, 15, 21. From exercise 1.2, 12, 15 and 21 is given. From exercise 1.2, the first in second bit, the first problem is 12, 15 and 21. How to find the LCM of these 3 given numbers by prime factorization method. So the first number is 12. Its prime factors are 2 into 3. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12. We can write this in exponential form is 2 square into 3 to the power of 1. In the same way 15 is equal to 3 into 5. So we can express this as exponential form is 3 to the power of 1 and 5 to the power of 1. Next 21. 20 we can write this is 3 into 7. Its exponential form is 3 to the power of 1 and 7 to the power of 1. So how to find the LCM of 12, 15 and 21 is LCM is the product of prime factors. The prime factors must be, its exponent is greatest powers. The greatest powers of here 2 square. So this is 2 square and 3 to the power of 1, 3 to the power of 1 and 3 to the power of 1 here. We have to take each prime factor in given these 3 numbers. So no prime factor should not be left here. But in this HCF, in last we studied, in HCF we have to take the common factors only from the given numbers. But in LCM we have to take each prime, but that prime must be greatest powers. So the greatest powers of prime factor 2 is 2 square here, and 3 is the prime factor, 3 to the power of 1 is, and 3 to the power of 1, 3 to the power of 1. So 3 to the power of 1, and one more prime is here 5, only one 5 is here, 5 to the power of 1, and 7 is here, 7 to the power of 1. So LCM is the product. Product means we have to multiply this like this here. So 2 square is equal to 4, 4 into 3 into 5 into 7. 4 3 is a 12, 12 5 is a 60, 67 is a 420. So LCM of 12, 15 and 21 is 420. Students, I hope that you are understood these three topics here. One is HCF and another one is LCM. And first we discussed about the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. That fundamental theorem of arithmetic says that every composite number can be expressed or factorized as the product of primes, and its factorization is unique apart from their order in which the prime factor occur. And after that we discussed about the HCF. HCF means highest common factor. HCF is the highest common factor. From this we find the highest common factor by using Euclid's division lemma, and also we used prime factorization method how to find HCF here. From exercise 1.2, one problem is here, express 156 into product of its primes. We can simply find the product of primes here. 156 is divided by 2, we get the remainder is 78. Again this is divided by 39, and 39 is divided by 3 times, 13 times here, 3 into 13, 13 ones. So product of primes of 156 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into, so these are the primes here. And after this we discussed about the LCM. LCM means least common multiple here. So generally we find the LCM by this method here, 12 and 18. So here LCM of 12 and 18 is 36. How to find the same LCM by prime factorization method? Simply we can write the factors here. 2 into 2 into 3, 2 square, and 3 to the power of 1, 18 is equal to 2 to the power of 1, 3 square. How to find LCM? We have to select the each prime. That each prime must be having the highest exponent. That means the greatest powers of primes. Here the greatest powers of primes of 2 and 2 is 2 square. 3 to the 3 and 3 square is the greatest power is 3 square. So 2 square into 3 square is equal to 4 into 9 is equal to 36. In the same one more problem here from exercise 1.2. From exercise 1.2, this is exercise 1.2. From this, in second bit, the first problem, find the LCM of 12, 15 and 21. 12 we can write this 2 square 3 to the power of 1, 15 is equal to 3 to the power of 1 into 5 to the power of 1, 21 is equal to 3 to the power of 1 into 7 to the power of 1. So what is the system we have to take? How to find the LCM? We have to select the each prime and its highest exponents of the primes here. So here 2 is here, its highest exponent is 2 square, and we have to select the 3 is here, highest exponent is 3 to the power of 1, and one more prime number is here, 5 to the power of 1 and 7 to the power of 1. So 2 square is equal to 4, 3 to the power of 1 is equal to 3, 5 to the power of 1 is equal to 5, 7 to the power of 1 is equal to 7. The multiples of 4, 3, 5, 7 is equal to 420. Therefore LCM of 12, 15, 21 is equal 420. I hope all the students are Understood? Okay, thank you one and all. Please note this and practice the examples also, and take 1.2 exercise. From that 1.2 exercise you can solve exercise 1.2 from problem number 1 and problem number 2, and see next class. We will see in the next class. Okay.